think yesterday was probably one of the worst days of my life.
A victim who was set to testify against her alleged abuser is speaking out now that she will never get to see him in court. I'm Shay Rossi.
And I'm Sarah Whaley. Glad you're with us here at 10. We told you convicted rapist Jesse McFadden, you see right there, his body is believed to be one of the 7 found on his property in Henrietta yesterday. The families of the 6 innocent victims believe that McFadden killed all 6 before killing himself.
Fox 23's crime and safety reporter Abigail Dye spoke to the woman who was set to go to trial against McFadden yesterday. Here she is with her Fox 23 exclusive.
Shay, if you remember my coverage last night, I showed you some of these text messages that this victim says McFadden sent her Sunday night. That's the night before this trial was set for. And I'll show you them here. I'll read a couple. He says, "I did exactly what I promised I would do. And I made a great life like I promised I would with you. Now it's all gone. I told you I wouldn't go back. This is all on you for continuing this." Now she says that these chilling messages make sense. 7 bodies were found on this property of Jesse McFadden, a convicted rapist. He's believed to be one of the 7 found, while the families of the 6 victims confirmed them to be 14-year-old Ivy Webster, 16-year-old Brittany Brewer, 34-year-old Holly McFadden, Jesse's wife, and her 3 kids, 17-year-old Riley Allen, 15-year-old Michael Mayo, and 13-year-old Tiffany Guess. McFadden was a convicted rapist who allegedly sexted a 15-year-old girl, Kaitlyn Babb, while he was in prison.
I was groomed and that I was abused. I mean, I feel horrible. It makes you feel terrible, like you're not even human.
Babb says her case was set to start trial on Monday.
I was prepared and I was ready. I've been ready for 6 years.
But McFadden was a no-show, and the gruesome news broke.
It was terrible. Especially when it's something that could have been prevented and it never should have happened.
That's something Holly McFadden's mom, Jeanette Mayo, agrees with. Do you feel like this tragedy was preventable?
My daughter could have been alive, and my grandchildren could have been alive had Oklahoma done their due diligence and kept him behind bars.
Babb says something needs to change so this doesn't happen again.
100%, this is a failure on our justice system. And this is a huge failure on their part. This is something that they could have stopped. This never had to happen.
McFadden served less than 17 years of his 20-year prison sentence. If he wasn't released early, he would still be in prison today. A judge set a $25,000 bond on his child porn case. He was out on bond when these alleged killings happened. Live covering news that matters, I'm Abigail Dye, Fox 23 News.